Greetings comic lovers and welcome back to Casually Comics, the channel where we chat all things comics, from reviews of comics new and old, to history, to anecdotes, to really wherever our whims take us. One of the cool things about this channel demographically is that the age range happens to be quite wide, meaning everybody is coming to the comics from different vantage points, and that means they know different things. They've seen different things. Case in point, red-haired Supergirl. The Supergirl we just met in Superman 123. She wasn't red-haired there. Let me explain. I got a wide range of comments on this video about this topic, some of which were, but did you know that there was a red-haired Supergirl? I also got, hey, did they recolor Magical Supergirl? Because this version has been called the Magical Supergirl, and I mean, it certainly was a magical adventure. Also, some were like, I heard tales, legends of a red-haired Supergirl. Is it true? Are the legends true? So you know what, I figured I could scour the web for these images. Scour, or I could just ask, and some of you might have them. Well, ask and ye shall receive. I got a bunch of different red-haired Supergirls, so thank you very much for that. People sent emails, people sent links to different things that I didn't even know about. For those who missed our Magical Supergirl video, I will of course have a card and you can check out the link. But I will give you some brief cliff notes before we dive into this glory. And before we get started, hello, I'm Sasha, and if you're enjoying this content, you know what to do. Hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. Join us on this comic book journey. Superman 123 and Supergirl, later the Magical Supergirl. Some credit it as the first appearance of a proper Supergirl, while others count some earlier variations. In this story, Jimmy decides that Superman needs a Supergirl after overhearing Superman put off Lois with that excuse that she can't be with him because he needs a Supergirl because he gets into so much super action. Direct quote. Actually, no, that's not true. Paraphrased quote. But the word super action was used. So when Jimmy comes into possession of a magic totem that people rightfully pointed out looks like a malformed Donatello action figure gone wrong, he uses one of the wishes to bring a Supergirl into existence for Clark. This is all under the guise of being a selfless pal. But you know what I say of that? Sure, Jan. I'm jaded and cynical. So how did we end up with a red-haired Supergirl? This version would only predate the Kara Zor version by roughly a year. 1958 was Superman 123, and then 1959 marked the appearance of the more well-known Supergirl. So there was concern that there could potentially be some confusion. That's a really close period of overlap, especially when some of these stories would be reprinted, collected together in annuals or other outings, such as Giant Superman Annual number 6 from 1962, although some sources provide an alternate date. Also, this cover dubs her the first Supergirl, so I can see why to make her a bit more visually distinct to differentiate her from Kara. The giant-sized annual has a new opening blurb and everything. Old-time readers will remember this story as part 1 of a great 3-part novel. Oh, you better believe I do. This is a story of a Supergirl who existed long before Superman met the present heroine we know as Supergirl. It was 1 year. We have edited it slightly so that it can be read independently of the other 2 parts. I also learned, thanks to a link that I was not expecting, we could get a magical Supergirl action figure. Or doll. Look at this. 8 inches, includes an authentic cloth outfit, and comes inside of a resealable plastic clamshell. But the face and hair, not exactly accurate. You almost had my $30. Close, but no cigar. The Jimmy one was pretty decent. Stop tempting me. If I get action figures, I will do embarrassing skits with voiceovers. I've done it before. Just clips to haunt my daughters on the internet for years to come. So ultimately, this recolor would fade away. Although many people just seem to have forgotten or never known that it happened. Not everybody knows everything, and that's fine. So when I learned about this, it brought me joy for all the wrong reasons. Now someone was like, oh, so she looks like Lana Lang. To which I say, yes, that sounds entirely plausible. But Lana's not in this story. No, you know who is? Jimmy. You know who Magical Supergirl is standing next to in a couple of panels? Jimmy. You know who she looks like? Jimmy. Which, I mean, adds so many wonderful layers if you care to peel them back, which I of course do, why not? Jimmy making Superman a Supergirl, a dream girl for him is one thing. Jimmy making Superman a dream girl that looks like himself, that's something else entirely. And you know what? I'm here for it. Recolors don't always end up with such fun connotations. Well, fun for me anyway. I'm having fun. So yes, there was briefly a red-haired version of Supergirl with a color scheme that is very pure heart, minus the green. Not gonna lie, I actually don't hate this look. It is unique comparatively. Although if you had kept this coloring, you probably would have run into people later on who were like, oh, Well, is this Lana? Is this a magical Supergirl Lana version? Because Lana did used to look a lot like this. Although also some other people would probably have come to my conclusion, which based on Comics Code Authority for back in the day was probably not something people wanted. It must be noted that there are some who feel that it's all an urban legend, that all images of her with red hair and an orange top and green skirt are photoshopped. To which I say, I can imagine someone taking that much time out of their lives to mess with people, but also I found these issues physically on eBay, so no, they're real. Most sellers also couldn't vouch for the condition. It has been a while. The other rumor is that this was just a printing error, which again, this story was reprinted more than once, like in different issues, with time in between. So I mean, the same error at least twice? I mean, maybe, but that doesn't match with the narration boxes that are all like, after this, golden-haired Supergirl. And so ends the tragic tale of the first Supergirl. If you felt it was too sad, said no one ever, then take comfort in the fact that she has been replaced by the golden-haired Supergirl featured in every issue of Action Comics. I like the subtle buy Action Comics plug there. Get your copy today. Now you know. Astound your friends with obscure Supergirl facts that you're sure to have to sledgehammer into a conversation, because when is this going to come up? I don't know. Make it happen. Does this recolor give the story a different vibe for you? Here, I'll provide narration, but with these images instead.
Jimmy felt you were lonely and needed a lifelong companion. Are you glad I'm here, Superman? Kryptonite. Too close. Fatal. I won't recover. But I was no help to Superman anyway. It is best that I go. Rub the magic gem, Jimmy. Please, so that I'll disappear.
Huh? Did it change anything? Let me know down below. Also, are there any other random recolor tidbits that you know about that the world seems to have forgotten or that you just find really amusing? Let me know that too. Thanks so much for watching Casually Comics. Please do all the YouTube things. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so that you never miss a vid. We got long ones, we got short ones. I just appreciate all of you taking some time out of your day to discuss comics with me, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.